We come out of that to take you back to where Amazulu King Misuzulu KaZwelithini has been taking the lead in the fight against gender-based violence, and he's called for the protection of women. He gave a short address to those who attended the first leg of Umkhosi Womhlanga, which took place at the eNCA Royal Palace in northern KwaZulu-Natal, and we find the eNCA's Siphamandla Goge, who has been tracking the festivities and that commemoration of Umkhosi Womhlanga. And Siphamandla, a short speech by Isilo there, but really one that highlights the importance of Umkhosi Womhlanga to Amazulu.
Indeed, that's the gist. The whole aim of today was just to deliver that very brief speech, recapping and emphasizing the importance of the reed dance ceremony, Umkhosi Womhlanga, which was revived by his late father, King Zwelithini KaZwelithini, in the early 80s. Of course, the aim is to make sure that the king delivers the speech in front of the maidens, thousands of them, and the aim is to ensure that the king delivers that message, encouraging girls and the maidens to keep themselves pure. But it's also about to address social ills. It's not only about girls here. When King Zwelithini revived this ceremony, he wanted it to focus on molding the girl and the boy child, because for whatever social ills and the scourge of gender-based violence and femicide that any nation can experience, at the center of it is boys and men who violate and abuse women and children. So King Zwelithini used to focus and emphasize the importance of men and boys protecting girls and women. So today the king's speech was about emphasizing the importance of the reed dance ceremony. As we see, the king is going to leave now. The program is wrapping up. I see Ibuto is making its way and preparing for the king to leave, as he will be going back inside eNCA Royal Palace. He's already going to make his way back to the palace. But his speech was very brief, focusing on what the nation needs to do to protect the girl child and to ensure that the nation fights the scourge of gender-based violence and femicide. Perhaps let's just listen in to what the king had to say about the importance of the reed dance ceremony. Before we listen to that, let me add that this was the first leg of the ceremony. The second leg, which is usually the bigger one, which attracts thousands of maidens from across KwaZulu-Natal and other provinces such as Mpumalanga and neighboring countries, including the Kingdom of Eswatini and Mozambique. That one will take place on the 17th of September at eNCA Royal Palace. But let's take a listen to what the king said about the importance of the reed dance ceremony.
Indlovukazi engizalayo okuyiyona eyaphehla lolu siko lomhlanga, naye ebuye nalo kubo ekhaya, wakubona kuhle ukuthi akuthi lapha eyoganela khona akwazi ukuthi lolu siko lomhlanga sebe nalo nathi kwaZulu, ngoba luyusiko impilo njengamanye amasiko afana nomcimbi kaNomkhubulwane, kanjalo umcimbi wokushwama. Yonke leyo mcimbi okuyiyona ehlanganisa isizwe.
And Siphamandla, what has the king been saying about the issues of gender-based violence as they play themselves out in our nation today?
Well, he emphasized the importance of all sectors of the society and the nation playing their part in curbing the scourge and eradicating the scourge of gender-based violence and femicide. As we see that traditional song and dance there between Amabuto and Izintombi. Let's just get closer so that we can just bring you those visuals there. The speech of the king when it comes to gender-based violence and femicide was that of urging the boy child and men in particular to protect protect women and children, not to violate them, and to eradicate this scourge once and for all, saying this is something that is foreign to Africans as a nation here. Excuse me, just a second. Yeah, so basically his speech was focusing on the importance of eradicating the scourge of gender-based violence and femicide, as we see Mabuto here performing a traditional song and dance as the king is going to make his way back to the palace. The speech of the king there centering around the importance of protecting women and children. Perhaps let's take a listen to that.
Ikusasa lethu lileleke nina. Sifuna ukuthi siniphathise okwamaqanda ethu, ngoba siyazi ukuthi ingwenyama endala yayihlezi ikugqugquzela ukuthi umuntu wesifazane akashaywa, akathintwa kwaZulu, ngoba umuntu wesifazane kwaZulu uphathisa uyiqanda. Kodwa ngiyazi ukuthi kubhlungu uma ubheka ukubalwa kwezinombolo makuthiwa kukhulunywa ngokuhlukunyezwa komama. Kubhlungu ukuthi ithina esihamba phambili eSouth Africa yonke ngokuhlukunyezwa kwabantu besifazane nezingane. Ngakho ngiyacela kithi thina esiyibutho likaMageba, thina esingamaduna kulesi sizwe, ukuthi ukuyiphatha nokuhlonipha umuntu wesifazane kube yinto esiyiqhakambisa nesihambisa phambili.
All right, let's leave it there. That's eNCA's senior reporter there, Siphamandla Goge, out